it's an individual choice actually. I think it's great that people get to know each other when they are on dates, and I think a lot of people do go on dates, and a lot of them do become life partners after that. And like in Splitsvilla language, if I have to say, you sometimes do find your ideal match on a date. So I think it's great.
Hi, Mayur here in the center. It was great listening to you all, and especially Sunny, you mentioned that you're not one who believes in love and first sight. Firstly, my name is Mayur. I write for my portal called BeyondBollywood.in. So I wanted to know, Sunny, considering that you're not one who believes in love and first
That
sight.
wasn't the question was is have you fell in love at first sight? It wasn't that I don't believe in it because
Okay.
my husband believes in it
Yeah,
and
he
it
believed,
happened.
you mentioned disclosed that he proposed you on the first date. So I just, without really getting too personal, I just wanted to know, that how did the cookie crumble, uh, you know, for Daniel?
Daniel worked very hard.
Okay.
Daniel courted me for about 6 weeks to about 2 months. He sent me flowers everywhere I went, chocolates, gifts, everywhere. I would be sitting with my friend in a restaurant and someone would come in and say, "Hey, are you Karen?" I'd say, "Yes, I am." And they say, "This is for you. This is from Daniel." Random people would come up to me and say, "This is for you." Or I'd have flowers, it could be one rose, it could be a dozen roses or one flower, something very small. And that's how he won me over.
I have like one last question for all three of you all. That's a very beautiful, creative, Venus and Mars Isle. The Isle of Venus and the Isle of Mars. Mr. Anshul, in all three of you all, do you believe in that, the usual phrase which we say that men are from Mars and women are from Venus? What is your individual idea of, this, I would say, century-old phrase?
Well, I think you answered it yourself. I think it's very vogue to say things that to say something which is very different or to disagree with what's been around for a while. But you said century-old phrase, right? Possibly predates even a century. The reason the phrase has stuck on for so long is possibly because I think every gender brings something very unique to the table, right? And obviously there are stereotypes, there are those outside stereotypes, but by and large they exist for a reason. And I think we should celebrate those unique traits.
Just one last thing, Sunny and Arjun, both of you can answer. Will we get to see any mermaids and any Aquaman?
I mean, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. If you think they are mermaids, you can imagine them as mermaids. But they are definitely women and men on the show, and young guys and young girls, absolutely amazing. Starting off looking out for love. MTV Splitsvilla is a great platform. So I think I don't know about mermaids, but definitely very very talented and good looking men and women.
Awesome. I have a very quick request from people on this side. There's a lot of noise happening on this side. If you wouldn't mind just coming down a little bit. Yes. Let's move on to our next set of questions very quickly, and then we'll do a quick set of photographs. I think we have a question there.
Yeah.
There. Perfect. Okay.
Hi Arjun, this is Vidya from E Times. My question is, आपने अब तक जितने भी shows host किए हैं वो अलग genre के रहे हैं. This is the first time you're hosting Splitsvilla. So what made you say yes to the show?
Firstly, I thought that this Splitsvilla, MTV Splitsvilla, when I saw the format, when I actually saw the show, I realized that it's not only about being there and hosting, it's also about, there's a sense of responsibility as a host of Splitsvilla. So I think, and I felt that I have that kind of responsibility. Like I said earlier, I've been around for so long, been in a relationship for so long, seen so many ups and downs in my career. हर relationship में अपनी ups and downs भी होती हैं. So after all of that, I'm here where I am today, and I thought Splitsvilla would be a great platform to pass on that experience to the young guys who come there, who probably sometimes make mistakes, don't realize where they are wrong, and probably guide them through. And today's 21 and 22-year-olds really don't need much advice, but sometimes garam khoon jise kehte hain, if they go wrong, and you just got to tell them, okay, listen, calm down.
I think this year during Splitsvilla, the one thing that was really different, and I think we heard it so many times, was they were very clear they wanted to find love, that they wanted to find that special person, that special relationship. And some of it wasn't just a special relationship as far as a man and a woman goes. They also were looking for friendships within the Isle of Mars and the Isle of Venus. They were very clear that they came not just to win the show, but also to form these bonds that we have been showing them year after year of Splitsvilla.
And also I feel that when away from family, you're living in a house together. I think the situations are very difficult and different. So to make tough decisions in those situations is again a challenge. And I think when you're young, you're away from family, and there's so many things that go on in your mind, and you're there with these people, a bunch of people together, and like Sunny said, you really tend to want to make those bonds with people because you're by your own out there. You need that emotional, that shoulder, or sometimes you just need somebody who you can talk to and speak things out. And sometimes in that conversations you do find love, and then you realize that probably this person may be my ideal match, maybe somebody who I can, if not a future, but definitely have a special bond.
Amazing. Next question. Let's move to another question.
Hi Sunny, this is Shweta from IWM Buzz. So my question is for you कि हमने आपको हमेशा रणविजय के साथ देखा है स्प्लिट्सविला में. इस बार अर्जुन आए हैं तो कितना मस्ती किया और कितना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था अर्जुन के साथ?
I think one of the best things was from the very first day until right before we came on stage, hum masti hi kar rahe, and we've had so much fun together. And I've gotten to meet his family, his son, been around other, close relatives when we were shooting in Goa, and really gotten to know him on a personal level, a family level, which is amazing. And on sets and offsets, we had fun the entire time. And he's not someone who's new to this, the industry as far as hosting a show. He already knew what he was doing. He's good at it. He works on one of the biggest shows in the industry. So he doesn't need any help. So all we got to do is just relax, have fun, and really just feed off of the contestants, because the contestants really are our show. They are the ones who make the show possible. So I had fun. Did you have fun?
I absolutely loved Sunny on the show. I've been saying this even earlier on my telephonic interviews that it didn't seem like this is my first season. Not because I have done shows before, because it also is, when you're working with Sunny who's on 8 seasons, she made me feel very comfortable, and it was like I know her from before, and her kids were there on sets, and I was playing with them. My kids was there. So it was, apart from that, I think even otherwise, I think we just took off instantly, which was great. And Sunny sometimes tries to be like, this very articulate, mature, but she's full on musty. Like right now how she's behaving, like, very poised and this. But believe me, she's a 25-year-old girl in her head, and she looks also like that, and she's just amazing. She's bubbly, she's chirpy, and she definitely always makes sure that you have a smile on your face.
Awesome. Let's do a next question for Anshul. Do we have another question there? There, perfect.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi Sunny, hi Anshul, and hi Arjun. Anushka.
Hello.
Yeah. So Anushka this side from Ant Gully. I have a question for Anshul. So I am a great Splitsvilla Roadies fan. So I wanted to ask how different this season is going to be as compared to other season, and how important it is for the show to evolve, to stay relevant.
I think both good questions, Anushka. The easy answer to the first question is that the scale is 10x. Yeah. So we've actually envisioned something which is far bigger, bolder than what we have in the past. And that, kudos to the team. Debbie, Manisha, Afreen, the entire bunch of the creative team. Hats off to them for actually having a vision like that, right? To your second question, I think, I said this in the beginning as well. we think that so much has changed, but when it comes to love and relationships, actually, for centuries things haven't really changed.
Thank you.
Right? So it is the same. You look for the same things. You look for the same things piss you off. The same things make you happy. So we've kept that bit constant. One bit that we've done this time, and let's see how it pans out when you see the show, is that we've taken the level of obstacles, the kind of challenges to another level. We've actually made them much harder and much tougher to bring out the best in the participants. So that will be an evident sort of change that you'll see.
Thank you.
Awesome. We'll do one final question. One final question.
Yeah. Samira.
हेलो सर, कैसे हो आप? सर मेरा माइक ले लो आप, ऐसे बुरा मत मानो, ये लो। ऐसा नहीं है सर। Here, please take the mic.
पूछ लीजिए सर।
देखा, ऐसा शाउट किया तो ही मिलता है माइक। लड़की लोग भाव ही नहीं देते, जो 20 साल पहले देते थे।
सर अभी हम लोग नया शो निकाल रहे हैं, MTV स्प्लिट्सविला बियॉन्ड 50। उसमें आप आ जाओ।
Arjun, I have seen you as an actor, not only in film but also TV, and host in several shows. Now you are debuting with Splitsvilla season 4.
Season 14.
Season 14. I want to know which aspect of you, the actor, the host, which interests you more. I wanted to ask you this because, let me tell you, I'm glad you remember, 14 to 15 years back we acted together in a TV serial called Lavanya.
Yes. Long time back.
Which is more exciting?
I think it's like asking somebody, आपको बड़ा बेटा पसंद है या छोटा बेटा? मैं क्या बोलूँ? I think both have different duties. But I've always said that I'm an actor first and then an host. Hosting I took up because it comes naturally to me. I really don't take any effort to host. Believe me, it's not like मैं कुछ prepare कर रहा हूँ या मैंने सोच रखा है कि आज मैं ये जाके करूँगा. Never. I just go there on stage and I do my bit. So obviously I'm an actor first, then an host. I love both. It's amazing to be on stage, but probably the actor in me will always have an edge over the host in me because I think playing characters is what I was here for. That's what I'll continue doing. And hosting, yes, simultaneously I will also host shows.
But one thing, Arjun, does your stint with hosting and a lot of other activities, has it cost you your stint in film? Because I want to see you in a film for a long time.
I think अभी तो करियर शुरुआत हुई है, अभी बहुत टाइम बाकी है सर. I think everything has its right time. I know a lot of people keep asking me this, when are you going to come in the film? See, it's not, film, careers are very, very different. A Friday can change your life. So I believe in good scripts. I believe in good scripts, and I think when the right time has to come and when the right script will come and the right time, as in I meant when everything works correctly for you, that is the right time. So I just about doing any film is not कि हाँ मैंने film कर ली. अगर सर film कर ली और फिर वो चली नहीं तो उसका तो वैसे भी कोई भरोसा नहीं रहता. लेकिन at least you should get a script that you feel that you deserve.
Awesome. We'll do one final question for Anshul. Do we have a question?
Yes. Hi, Samira here from Telly Glam. So ये पूछ रहा था, like last year हमने देखा था last season में एक स्प्लिट्सविला और वाइल्ड विला, 2 विला थे. इस सीजन क्या नया होने वाला है? स्प्लिट्सविला और कौन सा विला नजर आएगा?
So there won't be 2 villas, but we're giving you 2 different islands.
Yeah.
So we've taken things a notch higher, and the rest is for you to find out on the show.
Awesome. I think with that, we're going to shut down this line of questioning. Please give them a huge round of applause. Zordar Talia. Thank you so much for sitting down with us and talking to us. It's absolutely brilliant. Very quickly, we're going to do like a whole set of pictures now. So I'll take the mics from you. You can pose with the rows if you want, but yeah.